Since 2000, the Niagara Community Foundation has been improving the quality of life in Niagara through philanthropy. Joanne Krick is the foundation's Director of Grants and Community Initiatives. Joanne, let's start with a brief review of 2021. What are some of the highlights of your annual report and maybe some of the interesting projects you funded?
Hi, thanks so much. 2021 was a hard year for the charitable sector, and the Niagara Community Foundation, we really did our best to try to support the charities working with our most vulnerable Niagara citizens. We kept our grant program up and running. We felt it was essential to put a COVID-19 lens on all the applications for funding. So if the charities in Niagara needed a bit of extra time, or if they needed a bit of extra money to make their programs run safely or virtually or extend them, we wanted to be able to do that. So we really tried to be flexible. We had a tremendous year. Our donors were extremely supportive. To date, we have more than $70 million in assets, and we've granted over $18 million to charities across Niagara. So we're continuing to do what we can do to help everybody in Niagara.
Are we moving back to more business as usual when we look at 2022 in your grants?
Well, we're being very cautious. We're going to keep all of our grant programs up and running, but we're still considering applications with a COVID lens. So we're hearing from some organizations on the ground that they're still operating with less volunteers. So they might need a little bit more staff support. We're hearing that, safety items are still needed, whether it's, some minor renovations to make physical distancing possible. If there's more technology needs because the programs are still operating virtually, we want to be flexible and keep that COVID-19 lens on all of our grant application programs.
What are some of the programs that people can apply to right now?
Yeah, so for 2022, our deadline's quickly approaching for our environmental grants program. In 2021, we received a very significant gift to our environmental grants program. So we're able to help charities and organizations restore, reclaim, and improve environmentally sensitive areas. Our most popular, I would say, grant program is our community grants program. So charities can apply for grants that help their organizational capacity. Maybe they need some tools, some equipment, or resources to make their charity and their organization more successful. And we're helping charities across all sectors: arts, culture, healthcare, education, social services. Our next grant in the hop is our David S. Howes Fund grant. So the late Mr. Howes left us a sizable gift in his estate. So we're able to grant on his behalf. His priority areas are healthcare, education, post-secondary, research, facilities, humanitarian issues. So when you think of all the charities in Niagara doing amazing work, they're able to apply to one of those grant programs. And always, we provide summer camp grants. So in April, the application deadline helps kids in financial need participate in summer camps.
Are there any changes to how the charities qualify for some of these grants this year?
So all applicants to the Niagara Community Foundation need to be registered charities or qualified donees. And there's always a quick grant consult. So the organization can give me a call. I'll ensure that they're eligible and help them through the application process.
All of this information is available on the Niagara Community Foundation website?
That's right. So www.niagaracommunityfoundation.org. The grants section of our website lists our priorities, our grant deadlines, and links to the application.
Joanne, thanks so much for helping out the community through the Community Foundation, and thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you for helping us spread the word.